All right, let's dive into a really cool logic puzzle today. But this isn't just some brain teaser you do for fun. This is a high-stakes challenge where your life and the lives of 9 other people depend on your ability to think together. This is a test for survival.
Those are the words you hear from your new alien captors, super intelligent beings. The rules they give you are simple, but the penalty for messing up is, well, you really don't want to mess this up. So let's set the stage for this absolutely deadly test.
So, picture this. You and 9 other humans have been abducted. The aliens who grabbed you are curious. They think you might look pretty tasty, but there's a catch. Their cosmic law says they can't eat any beings that are highly logical and cooperative. So the big question is, are you?
To figure this out, they've come up with a little test, a single puzzle to decide if humanity is a species of brilliant thinkers or just an afternoon snack. Your freedom, your very survival, is all riding on your group's ability to solve this thing.
Okay, so the rules are incredibly strict. You're all put in a single file line facing forward. You can see the hats of everybody in front of you, but you can't see your own and you can't see anyone behind you. No turning around, no hand signals, no funny business with your tone of voice. You can only say one of 2 words, black or white. And here's the kicker. 9 out of the 10 of you have to guess correctly. The aliens give you and your group just 5 minutes to talk and come up with a strategy. Now, at first glance, this seems totally impossible, right? It's a 50-50 guess for each person. The odds of 9 people getting it right are just astronomical. But there is a way. There's a way to guarantee you'll survive. So take a second. Can you figure it out?
All right, you ready? Let's break down how you pull this off. The entire strategy, the whole thing, comes down to one single person, the prisoner at the very, very back of the line. Their position gives them a unique power that nobody else has.
Think about it. This person is the only one who can see everyone else's hat, all 9 of them. Now, they can't see their own, of course, but they have the most information. So the key here is to use their one-word guess, not to try and save themselves, but to send a secret message to everyone in front of them. So how do you pack all that information into just a single word, either black or white? Well, the answer comes from a really simple and honestly beautiful mathematical concept. And that concept is called parity. All parity means is whether a number is odd or even. That's it. It's a perfect binary system. A number is either one or the other. And this is exactly what you need, right? You have 2 possible states, odd or even, that you can link to your 2 possible words, black or white. So here's the code you all agree on in those 5 minutes before the test. It's brilliant. The first person to speak, the guy at the very back, is going to count the number of black hats he sees in front of him. If that number is odd, he's going to say the word black. If the number is even, he's going to say the word white.
Now, once that code is established and the first word is spoken, the whole thing becomes a chain reaction of pure logic. It's like tipping over the first domino. Let's walk through exactly how it all plays out. Okay, time's up. The hats are on. The test begins. Prisoner number 10, all the way at the back, looks forward and takes account of the 9 hats he sees stretching out in front of him.
And just for our example, let's say this is what he sees. He looks out and he counts 1, 2, 3 black hats.
3 is an odd number, so he follows the plan. He announces out loud, black. Now, this is the most important part. By saying black, he has just told everyone in line that the parity of the black hats he could see was odd. His own guess about his own hat is just a coin flip, but that's okay. That's the one mistake your group is allowed to make. He sacrifices his own certainty to save everyone else.
So, now it's prisoner 9's turn. She heard the word black, so she knows the total count of black hats in front of number 10 was an odd number. She then looks ahead of her and counts the black hats that she can see. And let's say she also sees an odd number of them.
So, the parity that was announced, odd, matches the parity she sees right in front of her. The only way that's possible is if her own hat is not black. Think about it, right? If her hat was black, it would have changed the count for the guy behind her. So she knows with 100% certainty her hat has to be white. She confidently says white. Correct. Now we get to prisoner 8. He also heard that first call of black, so he knows the original total was odd. But when he looks at the 7 hats in front of him, he counts an even number of black hats.
Uh-oh, the numbers don't add up. The overall parity is supposed to be odd, but he's only seeing an even number. That mismatch tells him everything. His own hat must be black. It's the hat that's making the count odd for the people behind him. So he confidently announces, black. Correct again.
And this perfect
Logical cascade just continues right on down the line. Each person listens to the original call, they listen to the answers behind them, they count what they see, and they deduce their own hat color with complete and total certainty.
And just like that, a situation that seemed completely impossible is solved. Not by random guessing, but by brilliant, collective, coded communication.
The final score? It's a guaranteed 9 out of 10 every single time. The first person at the back has a 50-50 chance, sure, but that's the margin of error you're allowed. Everyone else is a guaranteed success.
So just to recap this beautiful solution, the very first person sets the code for everyone. They establish the baseline. Is the number of black hats odd or even? From then on, every single person performs a simple check. Does what I see in front of me match the parity I'm expecting? If it doesn't match, well then my hat must be the black one causing the change. And this system works no matter what the random combination of hats is.
You've done it. You passed the test. By turning a simple word into a powerful piece of data, you've proven that humanity is in fact a logical and cooperative species. The aliens are impressed, you don't get eaten, and you're all free to go.
You know, this puzzle is a brilliant reminder that sometimes the biggest constraints of a problem actually hide the key to its solution. It really leaves you with a final thought, doesn't it? What other huge, seemingly impossible problems in our technology, in how we communicate, or even just in our daily lives are just waiting for someone to find the right, simple, hidden code to unlock them?